Today, we will be reacting to 6 signs you are more attractive than you think. Let's get into the video.
If you have ADHD, you need to try this. This app has can't miss reminders, and it will make sounds.
All those photos on Instagram are too good to be true. And at some point, we have all looked in the mirror, wanting to be like them and hating ourselves in the process. I used to get bullied for my features. People used to pick at me for things I literally couldn't control, like my teeth, my nose, and how my hair looked on a bad day.
Now, the reason I paused it was because if your teeth are crooked, your nose would. Hold up. Look, if you have a crooked nose and crooked teeth, or a hooked nose, or whatever it's called, if you have a messed up nose and messed up teeth, sorry, honey, you're unattractive. Ugh. Alright.
And I'm not gonna lie, it was rough. But girl, everything changed when I realized that I am a lot more attractive than I thought. I want you too to understand how attractive you really are. So I'll be teaching you 6 signs that indicate that you are more attractive to others than you think. And in the end, there's a scientifically proven fact which will change your life for good.
I got a big forehead, bro.
Number 6, you get endless compliments. I totally get it. Compliments are awkward and hard to believe. There's a scientifically proven fact which will change your life.
I'll pause the video right here. Just to pause it.
For good. Number 6, you get endless compliments. I totally get it. Compliments are awkward and hard to believe. You might think people are just being nice. But girl, if you get endless compliments, it's time to start trusting them. Seriously, it's not just your friends hyping you up. If strangers, colleagues, and even relatives are complimenting you on how great you look, then you gotta take their word for it. But I know how hard it is to consider yourself worthy of these compliments. I still remember how I used to get irritated when someone complimented my smile because I used to think that they were making fun of me or pulling a prank. I had slightly uneven teeth and was bullied for it my entire childhood, to the point that my classmates even called me names. It might be a small thing for a lot of people, but for me, this bullying and mocking just stuck with me. I was so caught up in my own head that no amount of compliments helped me.
I'm not gonna lie, emo women are just bad. Like, if you're emo and you look good, you're doing. I just wanted to say that it had no correlation to the video. Actually, it did. It showed an emo, well, goth women. I don't know the difference. One of the two women on the screen, so I thought it was relevant to the topic. And yeah,
shake that insecurity. But as I got older and started college and everyone kept telling me how much they loved my smile, I was so glad I never ended up getting veneers or braces. And trust me, when you start loving yourself, people feel that positive energy in you. I know it's
totally
easy to be overly critical of yourself and hate the person in the mirror. But look again, you're hating on someone who needs your love the most. If you're getting so many compliments, then people are seeing something even you're not seeing in yourself. Number 5, you get noticed. Well, we're talking about being beautiful. Remember that scene in...
Everybody gets noticed. I get noticed. You get noticed. Your teacher notices you. Oh, hi, Zach. Hi, Coraline. Hi, this person.
Legally Blonde when Elle Woods walks into Harvard. If people are giving you that second look or turning their heads as you walk by, it's not just because you have spinach in your teeth, although make sure to double check just in case. In most cases, people don't even look at us in a judgy way. They don't really notice our dark circles because they're worried about their own.
Did you guys know that infants have more bones than adults. This is because when they're growing, their bones are joined together. So that is why as an infant you have 306 bones, 300 something bones. And now you only have 206 bones. Now that you're an adult. I look like Wolverine kinda. Fun fact.
Hair fall and blackheads. Everyone's got insecurities, and that's what we often forget. Even Jennifer Lawrence has talked about having body image issues.
She's from District 12. She's obviously underfed, so she would be incredibly thin. But
Jennifer Lawrence isn't really that bad. I'm gonna say it. Me personally, I find maybe it's because she has a pixie cut, looks like a Karen. I don't know, man.
but I was like, but I just kept saying that this is.
Do I really have?
But Megan Fox. Megan Fox. Respectfully. I'm available.
To say anything else? We're so caught up in our own insecurities that we don't even realize that people might actually be looking at us because we look good. Whether you walk into a room and all eyes are on you, or people go out of their way to talk to you, it can feel overwhelming, especially if you're used to feeling invisible.
See, if you subscribed, started watching my videos, I have enough money to pay for YouTube Premium. Only one view per video is all I need to help a small creator out in need of money. I have sufficient funds. I have insufficient funds. You could help me by just watching this whole video. Thank you.
Trust me, I know how that feels. Just remember that you are more than your own thoughts or others' opinions of you. And you really need to embrace all the love and attention you're getting because you deserve every bit of it. I'm just saying you're the main character of your movie, so stop being the sidekick and own that role. Number 4, people love your unique features. My junior high was a real horror story for me. I was so convinced if I didn't get braces, I'd be doomed to a life of being bullied. I cried myself to sleep every night and
I ain't gonna lie, I could care less about the face. All I care about is the thighs. Moving on.
thought no one would love me for having crooked teeth. All this was at the King Kylie era when she released her famous lip kits. It was everywhere, and her plump lips and aligned teeth made me feel like I had no unique feature to flaunt. I completely forgot how social media and celebrities create this unrealistic perception of beauty, and we fall into the trap like clueless sheep. You might hate your curly or wavy hair, but women out here wish they have waves and are paying hundreds of dollars to get perms and blow dry. So before jumping on the next trend, just know that trends won't last, but your unique features will be with you forever. Obviously, as a teenager, these things didn't matter, and all I cared about was looking good. The bullying didn't help me much, and things got so bad that I even stopped using compact mirrors to apply my lipstick because I didn't like how my teeth looked up close.
How did the Subway sandwich even become, like, how do you, like, the Subway sandwich, bro, like, how do you even think of making something, like, so big? Like, you like, a normal sandwich is just like, and then you just think of something just massive, just a loaf of bread. Let's just slice it, put some meat in it, lettuce, tomatoes, salt, actually no salt, meat, salami. Like, how do you think of that stuff? I don't know, man. Let's continue this video.
But then came the college days when people started complimenting me about my smile. They were basically out here loving the very thing I used to sob about for so long. Now my smile turned out to be a huge part of my personality and confidence. Sometimes the things you think are flaws are actually the things that make you stand out in the crowd.
Huh. How interesting.
And girl, you really don't have to put yourself through hell just to make others happy. Number 3, you take care of yourself. If you're doing your hair care, keeping your skin...
Oh, my back. Oh, my chest. Sorry, I did abs yesterday. I'm still recovering, respectfully.
moisturized, and using sunscreen every single day, then you're already prettier than you think. Self-care is super important, not for anyone else, but for feeling awesome in your own skin. It's seriously a game changer, I promise. People who don't do skincare or eat healthy automatically see you as someone more attractive because they know that you're taking care of your body. I'll be honest, I've spent a huge part of my teen years comparing myself to the girls I saw online. Yeah, I've been there and done that 1,000 times.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, that is not the bar. The internet is pretty wild and people would put you down for anything. So instead of comparing, do your own thing and just take care of yourself. I mean, it's not like people would stop talking smack overnight because thousands of people still tell Taylor Swift to sing better and ask Christopher Nolan to make better movies. So if they can get criticized for being icons, you'll do just fine. The only person you need to care about is you. And trust me, when I started taking care of myself, like doing skincare, hair care, eating healthy, and working out, I saw a huge change in my appearance. Now I feel good from the inside, and once you start respecting and taking care of yourself, you'll realize that you are more attractive than you think.
Yeah, because you actually, like, took care of yourself. I mean, or eating better food. I mean, it's gonna show on your skin, bro. Like me, I've been, cheating, and guess what happened now? Boom. Getting a little bit of acne, but the skin is on fleek. I actually hope my family doesn't see these videos. I'd call myself an embarrassment and probably, think about, depressive things. Yeah.
Number 2, you are confident. Confidence is more attractive than anything else.
I actually hope you guys don't, share this. I hope you guys just watch it. I just want a small, constrict community. Just me and you. If people find this channel, it's on themselves. Do not share it. It's just you and me. You found it. You've probably found, a gem or something if you guys like my stuff. So, yeah.
Else you could put on your face. It doesn't matter how perfectly you contour or how your lipstick is the perfect shade of pink. If you don't feel good about yourself, none of this would actually hit the spot. But when you have confidence, you can walk into a room in PJs and still feel that winning energy within you. And no, I'm not dumping on makeup, it's great, and I still love some Huda Beauty lippies and Fenty blushes. But we've all had those moments where we've put on a full face of makeup, glued on falsies, and still felt meh. You could be wearing Louis Vuitton, Prada, and even Marc Jacobs, but if you're not confident in your looks, you'd still be struggling to stand your ground. So it's just all about how you carry yourself. And trust me, I know it can be hard to feel confident when the entire world is telling you that you're not good enough. And especially when social media beauty standards are practically impossible to reach. Every day, we scroll through photos of influencers who woke up like this. Meanwhile, we are drinking our morning coffee and wonder why we still look like the Grinch. When there's a simple solution, you just need to realize one thing. You don't have to look like anyone else to look beautiful. You just need to look like yourself. Don't put yourself down. Don't wish that you look different because you saw someone from their best angle with 4 to 5 filters on. It's fake. And confidence works better than 1,000 filters, I promise. Number 1, your own perception. If you've made it this far, I'm super proud of you for giving yourself this chance. And it's time for the life-changing point I promised. But first, let me explain. You're used to seeing yourself in camera pictures. Let me tell you something, even mirrors don't show your true image. You will never see how attractive you really are in our everyday mirrors. I guess you've heard about the true mirror trend. Apparently, it's able to show you how you really look like to others. But the truth is, a real human being can see your beauty with their own eyes. They will see what they admire about you and cancel out all of your little flaws. A simple mirror could never.
No. When you see an old, wrinkly individual, does your brain, does your eyes get rid of all those, all those wrinkles off their face. No. You that gobble neck, that turkey neck, you get rid of that. You see an old person and you cancel that out with your eyes? No.
Trust me, the human perception is a lot more complex than you think. Even high-quality pictures cannot capture how others perceive you. Every pro photographer thinks that cameras somehow distort our appearances and can even change them for better or for worse. There is a lot going on with our camera, like angles, lighting, and different poses. We've all had those frustrating days when we thought we absolutely nailed our makeup, but then in photos we look like a baked potato. Keep that in mind next time before you start hating on how you look in that one picture. Most people get very self-conscious of their side profile in photos, but aren't bothered by it in real life. It's because the cameras don't do well with side angles and you end up not looking half as good as you do in reality. That's conscious of their side profile in photos, but aren't bothered by it in real life. It's because the cameras don't do well with side angles.
They don't do well with side angles? I don't know. You tell me if I have a good side profile. I don't know, man. I'm just saying words.
And you end up not looking half as good as you do in reality. That's the truth. If you want to know how you can achieve real confidence, check out my video on.
Don't watch that confidence video. You don't need it. In life, there are winners and losers. You're a loser. You're gonna stay a loser. You are a loser. Goodbye, loser.